I am so honored to be here, particularly for this degree with social work, child studies, and phys ed, and nurses, because I think that the work that you will do, probably for a large part of the rest of your life, might be the most important work that will ever be done in our city or in our province or in our country. It's amazing. I've always been astounded by the gifts that nurses and social workers and child workers do, and I admire you for it, and I am so proud to be among you because of it. I want to congratulate all the graduates here today and all the moms and dads and the families and the people that supported you in so many ways, and I want to thank Mount Royal University and particularly President David Docherty. I thought he looked pretty cool with the bagpipes. Last night at dinner, he was in the driveway playing the bagpipes until the police got there. And also his predecessors, Tom Wood, good friend, David Marshall. 25 years ago, Tom Wood and I stood and argued about the virtue of Mount Royal College, kind of a neat college becoming a university. And I said, why would you ever want to ruin that little college and make it into a university? And boy, was he right, and boy, was I wrong. What a wonderful transition and transformation, and what a wonderful gift to all of you and to our city to have such a great institution. I want to thank, too, my wife of 42 years. Without who I would not be here, or probably anywhere. Yesterday, a great man received an honorary degree from this university. It so happens he just is a mentor of mine and a role model of mine, and has been for over 20 years. His name is Hal Wyatt. It's a regret that you didn't get to hear him. He's very special. He has a book, though, and you need to go get it. It's in this library. It's called Royal Balance, and it's about a wonderful and virtuous life of an individual that was honored yesterday, so I admonish you to do that. I said I was going to be brief, and I'm going to be. I can't be as brief as Churchill was. He said, never quit. He actually said more than that, but the legend is he said never quit. So, first, the title of a book that I will never write, but if I did, I would call it An Absence of Magic. When I was closer to your age, I thought that there were people that had magic or special powers, or they knew things that none of the rest of us knew, and only they could do special things. Only they could take positions of leadership. Only they could be in commerce. Only they could run universities and do all of those great things. Is my Canuck thing falling off here? But I have good news. After a long time, I discovered, as you already have or may, that there is no magic. It's just the effort we all put forward to do the things we want to accomplish. People with no education that accomplish extraordinary things, and people with vast education that don't do anything with it, or people like you with lots of education and lots of skill who put it together and do marvelous and beautiful things for our community. Gifted athletes that fail, and marginally talented athletes that succeed beyond anyone's wildest dreams simply because they worked. And those with the gifts and with the work ethic become champions, like you. So there's no magic, you know that. I'm resisting all temptation to preach to you and tell you what to do, but please know that you will find that out. Second, you control your life, and that's for sure, and I think your generation does a much better job of controlling your life than we ever did. We did a lot of things that a lot of people wanted us to do, but you mostly do the things that you want to do, and you mostly only do the things that you want to do, and you do it brilliantly, and I admire you for that. I've got a couple just like you in my daughters and my grandchildren. But there are lots of other people that are going to come into your life, and those that love and support you, I would only say this: thank them. Show them gratitude often. Another group of people that genuinely want to help you. They're a little more critical. They push you a little harder. They want to be constructive. And I would say to you, respect them. And those that try to harm you, that's the tough group. Those are the ones that try and bring you down. To those people, you might be surprised what I think you should do. I think you should forgive them, because they have more challenge, more trouble of their own than they could ever provide to you. And you will find forgiveness has an amazing effect. Try it the next time you're challenged with someone or something. It's beautiful. And third, and finally, told you this wasn't going to take long. I talked to those two intellectual giants for guidance. The coach of the LA Kings, Daryl Sutter, my good friend, and I said, "You've had the easy part, now comes the hard part. Just finish this thing." And he sent me a note back. He said, like an old cowboy used to tell both of us, he said, "You have to swim the river." And I guess he made the first stroke the other day. You swam a big river to get here today. You're going to face many rivers in the future. Sadly and regrettably, some people will face deep and violent rivers every day of their life, and those people will cross those rivers and they'll be stronger for it. But I hope that's not your case. When you cross those rivers, remember these people here and that they helped you learn how to swim just a little bit. And these people in these stands who helped you as well. The other sage was Brian Burke, president of hockey operations, and I said, I need to challenge this group, and he said, "Well, I have a book. It's really an important book, and I give it to all the graduates. Sometimes I put a check in it. I don't have enough books, and I don't have enough money. I wish I did. If I'd have been more clever, I should have. But the last page in that book, which was written as a graduating address to a group like this by a doctor, the last page says, "And will you succeed? Yes, you will, indeed. 98.25% guaranteed." And you know who it is, right? Good old Dr. Seuss. So as you begin the next great adventures in your life, I wish you every happiness and success in whatever it is that you want to do. And I know you'll be great at it, and I am thrilled and proud to be among you today. Thank you so much.